I don't know how common of a stance this is, but I really enjoy Eggman's voice in Sonic Adventure 2.
Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console.
I'm hardly a vocalologist, so forgive me if I'm using the wrong terminology, but I think there's a kind of like timbre and a crackle to his voice that I really enjoy.
You are the military's top secret weapon.
It also hits this perfect balance of a little bit silly and a little bit threatening. I think it's a kind of balance that the modern portrayals of the character don't even really attempt, let alone succeed. And it of course stands out in an era where the voice acting in Sonic games is up and down. Of course, even Eggman has a few voice clips that are interesting. Anyway, there's a particular line that I heard years ago. I did not hear it in the game. I heard it somewhere online. The line was either said by Dreamcast-era Eggman or by somebody doing an unbelievably good impression of him. And this is a line that I've been consistently joking about with my friends for years now, periodically saying the line every now and then as an in-joke. And this Eggman line, as I remembered it, went, and I'm gonna do my Eggman impersonation, don't judge me. You don't even know what kind of TV you have. I hope you can tell why I think the line is funny. It's completely nonsensical, right? Why would Eggman have any investment in that? In what context would he say it to begin with? Like, I picture him going up to Sonic like, Sonic, tell me what your TV is. So fairly recently, as in a few weeks ago, I wanted to show another friend this line, and I went to look for it, and I couldn't find it. I tried YouTube, couldn't find it. Tried Google with quotation marks around the line, couldn't find it. I suspect, without being completely sure, that I first saw it in a Tumblr post. And of course, if you've ever used Tumblr, I think you know what the search function is like. That didn't stop me from trying though. So I scoured that blue website with no luck. But I was able to find an audio clip of Eggman saying,
You don't have enough memory in the memory card.
And that's when I suddenly remembered that Sonic Adventure 2 has a setting where you can change the voiceover for menus. Specifically, you can change it to one of the major characters of the game. So I thought, okay, maybe the voice clip is from Eggman's menu voice for some graphics settings, like aspect ratio or something. So I boot up Sonic Adventure 2 on Steam and I start looking around the settings menu, and then I realized that I don't have the option to change the voice. Now, as you may know, when Sonic Adventure 2 was re-released on the GameCube as Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the multiplayer mode got fleshed out, but the Steam release decided to lock that expanded content behind a $4 DLC paywall. And that probably comes as no surprise because Sega's cash-grabbing tactics are well documented, but god, that's shitty. They really did remove content that was already in the previous re-release just to sell it back to the consumer. And you might have seen where this is going. The customizable menu is locked behind this DLC as well. So against my better judgment, I spent the $4 and I changed the menu to Eggman's voice, and I looked around for a little bit. I went into every menu and sub-menu imaginable and I couldn't find the line. I'm sure glad I spent money on that. I was able to find a few gems though.
There's no time to be listening to music. I hate driving.
And you know, at this point, I kind of start doubting myself. Had I ever heard that line to begin with? Was it actually just some impression, some fan thing? I had this vivid memory of it, and my friends remembered it too, but I couldn't prove that it had happened. And memory is a fickle thing. It can be very easy to misremember something in a serious way. Remember the whole Berenstain Bears alternate universe bullshit? Okay, was that ever serious? Because it's so ridiculous that it sounds like it has to be a joke, right? Yet when you see people talking about it, there seems to be some conviction there, as if maybe, just maybe, being mistaken about the title of a children's book really does prove the existence of parallel universes or whatever. Anyway, my last ditch effort was to search up if anybody had uploaded a full set of the voice clips, and perhaps unsurprisingly, they had. The video I clicked on started with Sonic, and when I heard him say,
Set your TV,
things started looking up, and sure enough, once I got to Eggman,
You don't know what kind of TV you have?
there it is! I find it interesting the way I misremembered the line. I obviously added the word even, and sure enough, when I tried searching it in quotes without the word even, there it is. But then the way Eggman actually says the line is kind of like passively judgmental, right? Whereas the way I remembered it was as something more directly aggressive, like an active outward insult. Does that say something about me? Does it say I'm quick to assume the worst? Or maybe that I project certain stereotypes onto Eggman? Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. I'm working on a few big things right now, so I wanted to do like a short, simple, silly story type video for this week. Once again, I hope you enjoyed it. You can check me out on Twitter at Indigo's Findings. See ya!